considering the only thing iTunes really has to do is get your media to your ears and eyes, it's surprisingly non-effective in its mission. Panamp is addressing this by bringing you their very own iOS MP3 player, and very nice it is too. The experience is a lot faster than you'd find on the iPhone player and arranged slightly differently. There's the songs, albums, artists and playlist tabs, with playlists imported from your iTunes account, but the searching is far better. For instance, pick an album and the tracks cascade down from the title. Pick an artist and the albums fall below, with the track listing underneath each of them. If it's a compilation, you get all the tracks rather than just the artist you've tapped. Pushing any track to the left will reveal all the albums and tracks relating to them. It's also very easy to create a playlist. Just push any track to the right to add it and hold it down to reorder them. All in all, very swish, but personally I miss the Genius function, which is the only real reason you'll ever find me using the iPhone player. £1.99, available now. If you're not spending half your working day searching for cheap flights somewhere hot, you're wasting your life, as the old saying goes. And if you're not using Skyscanner, you're making your life more difficult than it needs to be. Pick your dates and your destination, and it'll pull in all the price options, including a combination of flights across different airlines to get you the cheapest flight. You can filter the results by the airline, number of stops, time of day, and total flight duration. For each itinerary, you can be pushed into the mobile site of the operator to buy your ticket, and you can give each leg of the journey a pleasing tick once you've booked it. One day, you'll be able to do all this within the app, but that day is not today. Today, this is a pretty good alternative. Sometimes you find an app and you can't believe you don't have it on your phone. And then you worry there are other people without it on their phones. And then you talk about it on Frackulous. Such is the case here. Free Wi-Fi does free Wi-Fi, simply, fairly accurately and freely. Either get it to use your location or specify where you want it to look, and then it drops pins where you'll be able to get online. Because it's only free places, it's a lot easier to view than some other apps. With each spot, you get directions, you can add it to your favourites, share it online, or report that it's no longer a place for free Wi-Fi. There are all the usual suspects, such as McDonald's, but also smaller cafes and museums you might not have thought of. And really, what is better than free internet? Lazy internet searchers and people unsure in their own tastes rejoice. Deja is here to curate your video experience, ensuring you never again need to make that difficult "what should I watch?" decision. Arranged as a rather attractive grid, the larger boxes signify videos with bigger viewing figures. Tap any video to make it start, flick them to move on to another one. You can also pinch them out to full screen them, and whilst watching you can still see thumbnails of all the videos you could be watching below. From the main screen you can add your Facebook and Twitter accounts to see videos your friends are sharing, although there doesn't seem to be an easy way of differentiating them from the Deja suggested videos. It's rather lovely and an excellent way of avoiding doing any actual work. And it's free.
Disco Drive-Thru on Twitter asked us to help find a decent Google Reader app on BlackBerry, and so we did our best. The bad news first, it's going to cost you. We couldn't find anything free that does the job. Go Reader fits the bill, and it's not as expensive as some of the options out there. It will let you view your Google Reader feeds on the go, and it supports multiple accounts, so you're not stuck with just one. You can view all your feeds as a single river of news, or you can drill down by folder or individual feed. You can swipe left and right to navigate items, and read and starred items are synced back to your Google Reader account. It'll even check for new items automatically, but the bad news is there's no offline cache, so you can't catch up on your reading when you've got no network connection. If it did that as well, it'd be £2.99 well spent.
Want more? Go to www.frackulous.com/follow for a glut of RSS-y, iTunes-y, podcasty, subscription-y options.